Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm here to review the IMDB Top 250, and next on my list is Hacksaw Ridge, which is it's a pretty new film. I think it came out in 2016. It's about an American Army medic, Desmond T. Doss, who served during the Battle of Okinawa, who refuses to kill people and become the first man in American history to receive the Medal of Honor without firing a shot. This is in World War II. So this character is played by Andrew Garfield. It's a true story, of course, and it's about someone who doesn't believe in weapons and tries to help service his country the way he wants to, which is just by healing people. The movie is directed by Mel Gibson. I have to say, Mel Gibson is, he's always done a good job directing films. He's done Braveheart and Apocalypto. They're all really good films. They're very well structured. There's a couple of other big names in this film: Hugo Weaving, Vince Vaughn, who plays his commander-in-chief, or that could have been Sam Worthington. Well, no, Vince Vaughn plays the staff sergeant, I guess, and the commander is Sam Worthington, who kind of wants to kick him out of the army because he's totally opposed what Desmond T. Doss is all about. So in the beginning, no one's actually in support of what he believes in, and they think that he's just ridiculing himself and turning the whole thing into a joke. But he's a very smart individual, and he finds loopholes on how the rules work in the army, and kind of just embarrasses his ranking officers. So when it comes to the cinematography, I thought it was really nice. Well, I thought it was really, it was a great choice with the way they filmed it. There's I think it's rated R because it's very there's a lot of gore in it. It's very brutal, which I think it always should be in a movie like this when it comes to war films. It's very the action sequences are a lot like the ones in Saving Private Ryan. Definitely very entertaining. Couple of things. The sound, and also in these action sequences were, I guess it sounded really very realistic. I thought that was really well made. It is a very touching movie. It's very dramatic, as in how this guy, I guess it's no secret that he saved a lot of people. He saved, I think, around 75 or yes, a very high number, and that's basically what the entire movie shows. It just shows him starting out in the army, and that major action sequence. There's just one major long action sequence. I think that lasted like a couple of days, and then he saved a bunch of people, and then that was pretty much the end of the movie. It was so that's to my next point. I thought the movie felt very, very short. It could have been 2 hours. It was over 2 hours long, but it felt very, very short. It kind of flew by. But I guess that's also a good thing, because you don't want to be checking the time. I mean, it just wasn't boring. But I also thought there wasn't enough put in as well, which I think is strange. I'm also surprised on how well this movie worked. I mean, if if you just think of the whole plot as a whole, you would think that maybe it won't work. But Mel Gibson did a good job at it. There are actually quite some lighthearted moments in it. It's also very emotional. Some funny bits as well. A few jokes here and there. Which, yeah, but it's just enough. It's the right amount. Yeah, so would I recommend this movie? Yes, I would. But it's one of those movies that honestly I can just watch once and then just completely forget about it. If it won any Oscars, I think, yeah, it was well deserved. I know it was nominated for a couple of things, maybe the sound mix and sound editing, which is great. I mean, in sequences like that would be really hard to make it sound realistic. I don't know, or to the right amount of sound effects. I mean, it's something that could be easily screwed up as well. I really liked Vince Vaughn's character. I thought he was a really cool character. Yeah, I mean, you really like the way he treats his soldiers. I mean, he seems like some sort of father figure to these privates. Also, he cares. You can tell he cares for Andrew Garfield's character, even though he was against him. He just, I mean, he hated the fact that he was getting hurt. Yeah, so there was a likability factor when it came to his character. I really enjoyed it. Andrew Garfield did, yeah, a wonderful job. Pretty straightforward. Hugo Weaving's character was also really good. He plays a wife-beating drunk, and but there's a point where there's a bit of an arc in his character where you see him do something. He plays the father of Andrew Garfield's character, and in the end he kind of like saves the day for him. I would give this movie an 8 out of 10. I don't think I have anything else to say about this movie. Yeah, I thought it was pretty straightforward. I thought it was pretty solid. It's a solid film, solid action war movie. And yeah, I definitely recommend it. Thanks for listening. Hope you subscribe. Till next time.